Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Oh, you get it in? Somebody's getting it for you. What's good, people? Woo! What's going to people today? But they would be called Friday. Anyway, they say, what's going to people? Oh, I know I've been a little hiatus and stuff like that. You know, I haven't been making that many videos and stuff like that. Been, going through my little oopala and all that kind of stuff and stuff like that. And just doing a little snooping and looking and doing the other things. The thing about it is that, it is what it is, and everybody has their opinion on a lot of things, and I've noticed a lot, with the girls living today, the transsexual stuff like that, they try to do a lot of empowerment in reference to, letting the girls know that they don't have to escort, that they go out and get jobs and stuff like that, and, you could kind of go through, do your own type of thing, to be the woman empowerment of the transsexuals, and, to show that there is a better way, and they're always trying to shine a better light on, situations and stuff like that, which I approve. I'm saying to myself, okay. But see, my thing is this, is that I'm not going to play the devil's advocate, but my thing is that everything does not work for everybody. And it's sad because I understand how we want everybody to get to the places that we got to in life as far as the platform that a lot of other girls are on a lot of different platforms in life. But just because you're on that platform does not mean that that next girl is going to get on that platform with you. What God has for you, it is for you. It is not for someone else. So you can tell someone, girl, do this and this and that, but it won't happen for them the way it happened for you. And you say, I don't understand what she's doing wrong, or what is it that's happening to her, because that life that you have is not for her. You cannot, I understand what you're trying to do and a lot of good stuff like that, but I feel as though you're misguiding a lot of, just as my opinion, I feel as though you're misguiding a lot of people into believing that just because you're at this platform in your life or this success in your life, that you could get that same thing to them. And a lot of times you can't. There are many that will try, but there are only a few that's going to make it. And it's sad because a lot of girls feel as though they went into porn and stuff like that they get to the status of a lot of other girls and stuff like that. Just because that girl got to that status does not mean that you're going to get to that status. Because simple fact of the matter is, you don't know what that girl had to go to get to where she's gotten to. She has a story to tell. She could tell you a whole different lot of things that happened to her before she got to the status that she's at. And it's funny because we want to give people the ideal of hope. But see, the ideal of hope does not mean that they've gotten to the status that you think they got into the way they got into it. And when I'm saying that, that means that a lot of times people want other people to say, well, girl, I got this, I got this, I got this. But the simple fact of the matter is that she went through whole the hell to get there. And you're thinking that, okay, she got that, did I just do what she did and I get there too? No, she went through hell of hot water to get there. And I don't think that everybody's thinking about when they're telling the girls, girl, you could do this, this, and that. They're forgetting about the middle ground that they had to go through to get there, and nothing was just handed over to them. And you can kind of tell within the way they come across that they've got a story to tell. And, I'm not going to sit up here and tell you, girl, you do this and this and this will work out for you, or girl, don't escort, I'm not going to tell you, girl, don't do this and that. I'm not going to tell you that, because my thing is that I always say before, you do you. You do you the best way that you can, and if nobody don't like it, then fuck them. Their dream is not going to happen the way you think it's going to happen for you. That was meant for them. I always say God sends us different directions we need to go in life. Once we get to that direction we need to be, then our gifts are waiting there. Now you saying, well, she got it, so I'm going to really get some of that. That's not for you, so you're not going to get those things that she got. She could go, well, girl, I don't understand why it's not happening for you, because it's not for her. So stop telling these girls that they could get out there and have these things that you have when they can. Those gifts were sent for you. Those gifts was not sent for them. They need to find what they need to go within their life to try to find out what works for you. That's always tell people, do things that works for you. When you see something that's working, and I'm not saying go ahead and rob people, I'm not saying go ahead and do credit fraud, I'm not telling you to do all this negative type of thing, but I'm saying things that work well for you. If prostitution or escorting, whatever the case may be you want to call it, works for you and you getting your money up, hey, do what you need to do for you. If you're the kind of girl who gets behind a desk and you work and you find yourself going up the ladder, that's what you need to do for you, because there's certain people looking at you that you need to do that for you to get to the next level for you. And that's what works for you. Now, don't bring another girl thinking that she's going to get the same thing that you got because you brought her into the office and she's thinking that, well, you got that, then I need to get this. That was not meant for her. That was meant for you. And I understand that people want to show the bright light on different things. And I understand people want to give everybody hope and stuff like that. But you're kind of leading people a little bit on to believe stuff that's not really true. And people, you know, understand you want to say, well, she did that. And my whole thing is that I want you to be strong. And I'm not saying go out and be a prostitute. I'm not saying go out and be a killer. I'm saying stay focused on the things you found that work for you. Because I can tell you a lot of things that work for me that didn't work for me and it worked for you. I can't find myself, I give it myself. I can say I can't find a man, no man don't want to be with me, but I can tell you a whole bunch of other girls who got men for years that left them down. That's what worked for them. It does not work for me. So I can't say, well, girl, don't do this. So another girl hit me and she said, well, Raven, teach me what I need to do with these men. I said, no, sweetie, I cannot do that. Because my thing is this is that what didn't work for me may not work. What did not work for me may work for you. So I'm not going to lead you to an aisle of saying, well, girl, forget all these bitches, get their money and dog them out. I say no. When I do my videos, I always tell you, I say, I know you know how I am. I work for Capital One. I always say me. I don't say you need to do it. My thing is this is that you need to do what works for you. And I only can give you my idea when I did my video stuff like this about me. They said, well, baby, you're like an African. No, I'm not. You may look up to, don't look up to me. Because I'm an angry, my video started called The Angry Tranny, honey. And that's what it represented, the angry tranny. That means everything about me was in anger. I call myself the jaded bitter bitch. So my thing is this is that I'm at one spot in my life, but don't mean I'm going to be here forever. And my thing is this is that I try to tell people, you know, I don't want you to be no fool for nobody. But as far as you getting out there, as far as getting your money what works for you, I'm saying, hey, you do you. You do you the best way you can. And if nobody don't like it, then fuck them. Anyway, that being said, you know, take it in a positive manner, don't take it in a negative manner. And I appreciate all the girls trying to give, you know, the girls empowerment and stuff like that. But a lot of times we're told different things and people take following the examples and it's not working for them and they go on the drugs and they freaking out and they're going crazy and they commit suicide because it didn't work for them because it wasn't meant for you, boo. What's meant for you is the direction you need to go. That's fine. It was getting you where you need to go to get things for you. Anyway, that being said, and I'm not doing anything negative and stuff like that, and I'm not telling anybody to commit any crimes. That's not what I'm saying. But you have to do what works for you. Anyway, that being said, I want to say have a safe weekend. I'm glad to hear Bobbi Kristina's on her way back up into life. Thank you, Jesus, for that. And I want to say hello, on the people, boom. I want to say, oh, people, bam. And I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. What you do to you, I want you to do you the best way you can. And if nobody don't like it, then fuck them. All right.